Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I think our solar field, wow, heart attack, is done. It's completed, and we are producing some, let's see, that's not the button I want. I want this. We're producing 194 megawatts of solar power right now. Clean, efficient, UPS-free solar power. So yeah, I think we just continue on building. Let's go ahead and place this blueprint up here. Now, I think we've already, turn off our robots. I don't want them collecting all this junk, which they've already collected, so it's pointless. But yeah, I think we've already burned through all of our solar panel and accumulator stockpile that we had. So anything that we make here is going to be made currently in the base. So this solar building process should slow down significantly now. But that's okay. We want it to keep on moving. And let's look both ways before we cross the tracks. There we go. In between episodes, I got this all situated. I never built any defenses up here, so I just used that same structure, built a nice little perimeter, made sure everything was set up as far as roboports. And this base down here is currently blinking. I'm going to leave it, but I don't foresee us being attacked from down there. What is going on here? Bioworm. And I also did a little bit of clearing up in this area, and by clearing up in this area, it looks like we missed some. Or either that or these guys are new. Either way, they're not a problem anymore. Also, at the main base, I noticed that I left a signal out here on the solar station, so that was blocking up some things. Got that taken care of. And this chest right here was a requester chest for reasons that only past Kitch remembers. We basically had a bajillion logistic bots up here, and there was no way to pull those out to supply any of our other trains, and we're going to need to do that here soon. So I made that into a buffer chest and then transformed this one down here into a passive provider. So hopefully that makes sense and was somewhere along the lines of what past Kitch was thinking when he did that. Unfortunately, I don't remember. This over here, our science setup, I think it's pretty close to being ready to be tested, plugged in, and there's a lot of tuning and things like that we're going to have to do that we will get to here shortly. But before we do that, there's just a couple more tweaks that I would like to try based on some of your feedback. So let's go ahead. We will roll the intro, and I will see you shortly. All right, so I'm going to start off by taking out this very large stacker here. I do think we want a stacker. I just don't think we need one that supports 8 trains. I'm not sure that we're going to have 8 trains waiting around at a single one of these modules, and it appears like we missed a spot here and there. That's fine. I also have a 4-lane variant for it, and does that need to be there? Can we move that up a tile? That's got to be right there, because that's that curve. Curve and curve. Okay, so that's as high up as that'll go. Yeah, I mean, I think 4 cars is going to be much more reasonable. And one thing I was thinking is if we took this track right here and curled it around like this, we could take our copper station, copper train, just right up in here. Just checking this. Oh no. Let's see. Do you get power poles? Yes, you do. I put a roboport here, but it is not plugged in. And so this isn't getting resupplied. So that's just going to be a big mess. Can we do that right there? Oh, that was not good. Is that anything important up there? No, not really. There we go. I blew up the railroad track. That's funny. Okay, yeah, do something like that, and that means we can free up this over here and optimize our copper train pathing a little bit, and also clear up some congestion down here. So that'll end up being our copper station. And a while ago, someone had made a recommendation. Right now, we're doing oil over here. What if we moved oil into this station over here and kind of compact it in a north-south fashion? And at first I was looking at that and going, I don't know that it's going to fit, but I think it might. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. Let's take a blueprint of all of this pipage and oilage just to have it as a backup. And let's grab, let's see, let's grab the oil production. And yeah, that's not the best. We could optimize the up-down space or optimize the left-right space or kind of meet halfway in the middle. We need 2 spaces for a pipe to come out there. So let's try this right there. We're going to need that space. And then a space for you guys. And basically just doubling that then. And a space for the cracking. And possibly another space. That is not going to fit. That is going to be off by 1 tile. There we go. That'd fit right there. So that gives us 3 rows. That looks okay. Let's take these power poles out and substations. Let's see. That's going to be all of you guys out. And I think we could probably fit you guys as well. Right there. Okay. And then we just need all of that. So that would be like you. And you. All right, may not be perfect, but I think it may be doable. Let's go ahead and just pull all this stuff out for now. And yeah, we'll rework this, and then we can take all this out up here and compact this down a little bit more, and cut down a little bit on the craziness we have going on with our stations down there. Yeah, we'll rerun the power. Although I think with the configuration of these machines, we might not. Let's take you out. Let's move you over here. See, that goes like that. Oh, we need to copy those because modules. Okay, cracking. Let's take that silliness out for now. Oh, there's a chest down here. Put that right there. Let's take that silliness out and replace it with this silliness. That's not going to work because you guys are not going to hit the bottom there. All right, let's flip-flop these around. So that oil is on the inside and water's on the outside. So that way these pipes will line up. All right, and then we just need one more of these here on the end. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it needed to be 10, if I recall correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll make that work somehow. But yeah, okay, I think all this fits, provided we can make the pipes work. What I'm thinking is maybe making this the main through, and then have this come off and be a station for oil and oil-related things. Let's see, how would that work? If we took this down here... You're damaging my column here. And made that into an oil station, and then brought that up like that, and then took you down and took you into there. We could make those two line up. That would make all of this stuff down here go away, and that is our savings that we've made, space-wise. Let's run the pipes here and see if we can make this work. Okay, so let's start with heavy oil. That is going to come out here, here, and here. And it's going to move in this direction. Oh, man. There we go. You go over there. You there. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Actually, you don't need any beacons at all, so in theory, we could put you right there, and then that would work out fine. You would come here, and almost to make it up there, but that would be heavy oil taken care of. And let's move this over here. Something like that. And that should be fairly adequate. Okay, no, that was right. Light oil is going to come down here. We can take it off to the side here. You know what we could do? We could take it on the inside here. Provided petroleum will work for us. Then light oil will come across. Go up there, come across like that, and then go like that. So light oil comes through, comes back up, goes back up, and then ends over here at the cracking. That works for me. Petroleum is going to come out here. That's not going to work. This might, though. Nope. Actually, you know what will work? We take it down there, take it up there, and then squiggle it like that. Out, down, around, and then that'll go out this way, which will be just fine. And if that came out right there, I wouldn't hate that, because that needs to go that direction. We've already got lubricant conveniently located right here. So that'll go off that direction. We've got this little buffer space right here in order to deal with pipes. And all of you are not needed. Let's grab you. And just throw you over there for now. Let's grab one of these. Let's grab one of these. And move that over here somewhere. And I'm thinking about combining the oil train and the water train. That will get rid of one train for here, and water's not going to be a problem at all. Oil's not going to be, they're both going to fill up pretty fast. And I think it's going to be possible where there's oil, there may be water close by. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to be any issue at all. Water is one of those things that it needs to transport, but as far as filling tanks, I mean, it's nearly an infinite thing. So one of these will be water, one of these will be oil. Which is to be determined. Let's see, can we move this? Let's see, where would I like to bring this in? Could we fit it? No, no chance. That would actually have to go out one. To right there. Works for me. Train stop. We just got to make that work. Oh, that works. All right, so oil's in the back. That would make water in the front. And I normally would be somewhat opposed to feeding water in the middle, but I think this is going to be fine for what we're doing with it. Let's see, the other water needs to come up here. And I think it'd be okay if we just took that on the outside, since we're not running anything else out there. Okay, that'll come out that direction. You will come out this direction. Just trying to think if there's a way we can do that that would be a line without redesigning everything. This works, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I've ever had a throughput problem with water in my life, with the exception of over in nuclear areas. All right. I think that works. Let's take out these pipes here just temporarily because I want to make. I think I want to combine this station too. Just because both of these stations have something in common in that they are bringing in a lot more items than we technically need. So I think we could get by with doubling up the station and running both, getting rid of another train, basically, that's coming into the station. And I don't think I'll feel bad about that at all. So that will be that station. And that's coming off of this main line. We can take all of that out now. All right, coal's right there. Stone is right there. So if we grabbed all of you Actually, let's leave you there for now, and let's figure out this. If that's our main flow through, what am I doing here? Does this make sense? This doesn't need to be here anymore if we're taking it down like that. That means that this is no longer valid. This is valid. All of this down here is no longer needed. And that essentially means we can take all of this and move it up a little bit. Okay, that comes around like that. And you're going to come up and tie into that. All right, what does that look like from space? It's better, a little better. I sure would like to take this up so that that was a flat track, but I'm not sure that we are going to be able to do that unless we got rid of the stacker altogether. But I don't think that would be a wise thing to do. No, I think we're going to need it. I mean, we could stack it a different way. Maybe. I mean, we could take it out. We could take it out. Something like that. Or even like that. Hmm. If we placed this like right there and then ran that curve around, we could bring that up. Rail's easy. Let's just follow through with this idea, see where it leads. If we put the stacker right here and then took out all of this, we actually could have left that top track there, but we already didn't do that already. And then let's just make sure that is doing that full curve there. Yeah. Like that. Then we could bring this right there. And that would be a straight shot out. Seems like a fairly hefty price to pay for vanity. Vanity in that pulls that up a little bit. And it's actually going a little bit wider. Go back one more. I just want to take a look at this and step back and just see what that's going to look like in the long run. Actually, that would probably go into something more like nope, not that book. This book. Where's the D junction? I know I have one. Yeah, there we go. That would end up something more like that. So we'd have that going up and down. We could actually probably bring that in a little bit more. And I know I'm splitting hairs. We're at that part of this where hair splitting is the thing to do. Yeah, I mean, we could push it in that far. Maybe? Oh, no, we totally can't. We won't be able to make that bend. Never mind. Boy, this Control-Z thing, provided it goes back enough to remember that, is a pretty excellent little thing. I don't know how I feel about that or that. This doesn't offend me. The bottom sure does look a lot better. I'll give the bottom that. So this would be our main thoroughfare. That would be like the main track going up and down. The trains would come into here. Go up here, exit here. Boy, that's a lot of room there. We would put, let's see, regular signal there because that's going to be ending. This would be our main route, so we would want to keep that chain all the way. We'd put a chain signal there so that if a train was coming for copper, that would free open that lane. Chain, a regular signal right here because that is a station. And that should be signaled on the way out. This is a real station, so you would get a regular signal. Sure, chain, why not? This is still the main line. I was going to move this station, tuck it in just a little bit. Right there. Stone's a little further away, coal's a little further away, but it is the same station, and that is a real station, so that would be a real signal. Chain signal coming in there. We're still on the main line, so those would be chains right up to here, where we're transitioning over to a real signal here because that is the iron station, and transitioning over to a real signal over here because this is the exit, and there's no more stations, so if a train is right here, it's not going to conflict with anything that we have in the stacker. All right, so we reduced a lot of tiles on the up and down. We expanded a little bit on the left and right. Not too crazy about it, but I don't hate it. I like this a lot more than I dislike that, I believe. It's where I'm going to end up with that. We still need one more station. And where are we at? We're a little bit long. This needs to get done. I wonder if we can fit it in right here. We're not going to be able to fit it in up here. I can tell just by it looking. You know where we may be able to fit it in? Is if we did something like this. Oh man, if we could fit in 2 stations, that would be pretty awesome too. We need a station for our building train to come in, and a station for our passenger train to come in. Those are going to be real stations, so we can go ahead and signal those off for real. And signal those off for real down there on their exit. So yeah, like this station here is the one we're going to build our building train that we made several episodes ago. Where is it? Is it you? Boy, there is a lot of stuff going on there. I'm assuming you are going to be the one. All right, and we set the requests here for everything that we need to build this station, and that will be our build station. And this one over here is going to be our just generally hangout. And if we ever need to go to a specific platform, a cynical razor here will be where we go for that. And maybe we could center this just a little bit. Maybe even bring that up a bit. Let's take that robo port out. We'll have to put them all back. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Not good at signaling, but that makes the rocket control units a lot closer. That makes rocket fuel a lot closer. And low density structures are pretty close to being the same. I like it. I like it a lot better. I like it a lot better. So much, in fact, that I think I may look into taking a nice big blueprint of this and moving it up into this area and see if we can't get it hooked up and running. Boy, wouldn't that be a crazy thing to do. Sorry, went a little bit long. But, you know, it happens. I'm still not 100% convinced on all of this. We shall see how it ends up. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where we do just that. So, yeah, thanks. Have a good one.